has commenced the enumeration exercise of communication masts and towers across Lagos. General Manager Lasmira Oyekanmi Elegushi in a statement says the primary objective of the exercise is to update the agency's database with accurate and comprehensive information on all communications, telecoms, radio, television, and security infrastructure within the state. Elegushi says the initiative, which will be carried out in collaboration with the Association of Licensed Telecommunications Operators of Nigeria, ALTON, is expected to span a period of 3 months or more, effective 1st February, while maintaining that the general public's support is crucial in achieving a safer and more efficient telecommunications landscape in Lagos. Elegushi added that for more information or inquiries, the agency can be contacted through its social media handles. The former chairman of Lagos State Local Government Service Commission, Babatunde Rotiwa, has outlined a comprehensive approach to improving governance and service delivery at the grassroots level, while making a presentation during the just concluded Local Government Summit in Lekki. Rotiwa highlighted key areas for reform and development, emphasizing accountability, innovation, and citizen engagement. He affirmed that with strategic reforms, innovative funding, and increased citizen participation, local governments can become engines of development. Speaking on the theme, strengthening grassroots governance and service delivery in local governments and local council development areas, he stressed that enhancing grassroots governance allows for direct representation and community participation, and to ensure that local governments become more accountable and effective. The Petroleum Products Retail Outlet Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron, says petrol prices will crash following the revival of the Port Harcourt and Warri refineries by the federal government. In a statement, Petron National Public Relations Officer Joseph Obele said, contrary to previous doubts, the refineries are now fully operational, with Petron members loading petroleum products, including diesel, kerosene, and petrol. Obele notes that the revitalization of the facilities has numerous benefits, including the eradication of adulterated diesel and kerosene from the market. He expresses regret that for years, the absence of functional refineries led to a proliferation of fake petroleum products, posing significant risks to consumers. According to him, the situation will have a positive impact on the country's gross domestic products, GDP, and overall economic development. In compliance with the directive of the Inspector General Police, Kayode Egbetokun, the Ogun State Police Command has commenced the enforcement of third-party motor insurance across the state. The enforcement exercise officially began on Saturday, February 1, with the Commissioner of Police, Larry Ogunlowo, personally leading the operation. Ogunlowo visited key areas in Abeokuta, including Olomore, Ibara, Opik, and Pansheke, to monitor compliance levels among motorists. He emphasized that third-party motor insurance is a crucial safety measure that provides financial protection for accident victims and ensures insurance companies compensate those affected. During the enforcement, motorists without valid third-party insurance but with other required vehicle documents were granted a grace period and educated on the importance of compliance. And now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has announced that plans are ongoing to support the domestic production of HIV commodities such as test kits and antiretroviral drugs before the end of 2025. Director General of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, Temitope Ilori, said this in Ilori, Kwara State, while inaugurating the Kwara Prevention of Mother-to-Child Transmission and Pediatrics ART Acceleration Committee. Ilori explained that domestic production of HIV commodities as part of ways the government is creating an enabling environment for ending AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. She added that other ways include enrolling all individuals in the National Health Insurance Program, mobilizing resources to states, and strengthening advocacy efforts and supporting vaccine research and innovation. Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has called for the establishment of large-scale irrigation farms as key solution to addressing the escalating food insecurity in the Lake Chad Basin region. He made a call during a panel discussion titled Ensuring Food Security Through Building Resilience of Food Systems in the Lake Chad Basin region at the ongoing 5th Lake Chad Basin Governors Forum in Maiduguri. Governor Zulum stressed that the Lake Chad Basin region is endowed with vast arable land which, if properly harnessed, can significantly contribute to the region's food security. He underscored the importance of collaboration between regional governors, critical partners, and the United Nations to establish irrigation farms that can be effectively managed by agricultural experts. And now to foreign news. United States President Donald Trump says he ordered military airstrikes on Saturday targeting a senior Islamic State attack planner and others from the organization in Somalia. According to Trump, these killers who were found hiding in caves threatened the United States and its allies, and the strikes destroyed the caves they live in without harming civilians in any way. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth will note that an initial assessment indicated multiple operatives were killed, also said no civilians were harmed. Meanwhile, officials in the Somali president's office confirmed the strike, saying Somalia's government welcomed the move. And now sports. Scottish Premiership champions Celtic has opened talks with Sevilla for Super Eagles Kelechi Iheanacho. Iheanacho is free to leave the Rogi Blancos this month after failing to establish himself at the club. The 28-year-old made the switch to the La Liga club on a free transfer last summer. Celtic is said to be pursuing a loan with option to buy in the summer with a £2 million price tag. And that's our news at 9. But just before we go, always obey road signs and traffic lights. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration strengthened alliance with 200 representatives from various women-focused NGOs in the state as part of efforts to alleviate the economic plight of women residents in the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has reaffirmed its administration's commitment to leveraging technology for improved governance. The federal government has announced the plans are ongoing to support the domestic production of HIV commodities such as test kits and antiretroviral drugs before the end of 2025. We also told you that United States President Donald Trump has confirmed that he ordered military airstrikes on Saturday targeting a senior Islamic State attack planner and others from the organization in Somalia. And in sport, Scottish Premiership champion Celtic has opened talks with Sevilla for Super Eagles Kelechi Iheanacho. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Olowoporoku. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.